Hello everyone. Today we will talk about very important questions that comes in CSIR NET as well as GATE exams based on superconductivity. So, if you know that superconductors, they are formed below some critical temperatures as well as some critical magnetic fields. So, for superconductors, there is a formula which connects the magnetic field strength with the temperature. And if you know that formula very well, you can easily solve the questions based on superconductivity. And that is very simple, and that formula is HCT, that is critical magnetic field strength at any temperature T, equals to critical magnetic field strength at 0 Kelvin into 1 minus T upon Tc whole square. So, if you know this formula which connects the magnetic field strength at any temperature T with critical magnetic field strength at 0 Kelvin with temperature T and critical temperature Tc, if you know this formula, you can solve some questions which generally comes in CSIR NET as well as GATE exams. So, let us see what is given and what you have to find out. So, given is, so the question says the critical magnetic field of a superconductor at 4 Kelvin and 8 Kelvin are 11 milliampere per meter and 5.5 milliampere per meter respectively. So find the transition temperature. That is, we have to find the critical temperature. Fine. So what is given is, we are given the temperature T, T1 is equal to 4 Kelvin, and corresponding to that we are given the critical magnetic field strength, that is HCT, which is equal to 11 milliampere per meter, and then second temperature is given, that is equal to T is equal to 8 Kelvin, and corresponding magnetic field strength is given as 5.5 milliampere per meter. So substituting these values in this formula, we will find out the value of the critical temperature Tc. So let us say substitute HCT corresponding to temperature 4 Kelvin, we get is 11 milliampere is equal to Hc naught into 1 minus T is given as 4 Kelvin. Find 4 upon Tc square. Fine. Then substituting for second temperature, that is HCT is given as 5.5 milliamperes and Hc naught as it is into 1 minus temperature is given as 8 upon Tc whole square. So we have now two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. On solving these two equations, we will get the value of Tc. Fine. So I am dividing here. So Hc naught gets cancelled, and this will go up, and we will left with 110 upon 55 into 1 minus 4416 upon Tc square upon 1 minus 8864 upon Tc square. On solving these, what we get is 2 into 1 minus 64 upon Tc square into 1 minus 16 upon Tc square. Solving further, what we get is 1 minus 16 upon Tc square. So on further solving, what we get is fine. What we get is, this will go this side, 2 minus 1 1, Tc square is equal to, fine, this is what we get. And then on solving further, this comes out to be approximately equals to 10.5, fine, 58 or something, which is equivalent to the second answer, that is 10.6 Kelvin. So this was very easy. Just you have to remember the formula based on superconductivity, and if you know this formula, and you can easily do the questions based what is given and what is not given. So stay happy, stay tuned. Thank you.